Today on Boxing Bytes Weekly, Ryan Garcia's fallout with the WBC and his shocking accusations against Zab Judah, plus Jonny Fisher's explosive knockout against Alan Babic and Shakur Stevenson's controversial fight left fans walking out. Welcome to Boxing Bytes Boxing Weekly, your go-to source for the latest in the boxing world. I'm your host, Knockout King, ready to punch through the week's biggest stories. Today, we've got Ryan Garcia, who's been making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Ryan Garcia, once a rising star in the boxing world, and recent shocking win over undefeated Devin Haney, is now facing a series of controversies that threaten his career. It all began with his suspension for 12 months due to a positive PED test after the Haney fight. In a live stream, Garcia accused former fighter Zab Judah of being involved in his contamination. He claimed that a coach named Scooter, who worked with Judah, provided him with tainted supplements. This led to a public feud, with Judah strongly denying the allegations and defending his and Scooter's integrity.
Like, bro, they literally set me up, bro. Like, y'all don't even know. So Zab Judah is Devin Haney's granddaddy, okay? And Bill Haney, they know each other. Scooter is a specialist in losing weight. Scooter is in cahoots with Devin Haney. They know that I need to lose weight. So Scooter is sent by Zab Judah, which is his strength and conditioning trainer, which is Devin Haney's granddad. He comes and helps me, hands me 2 supplements that I need to take, supposedly. And he was like, oh, everything is certified, approved. This is NACAS, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Bro, trust me, we got you. You're going to lose this weight. You're going to lose this weight, bro. Woody woo. And then I take it, and then I pop dirty. Coincidence? I think not.
But hold on to your gloves, because this week things got even spicier. Garcia has been expelled by the World Boxing Council, WBC, following a live social media rant in which he made racist comments and used racial slurs against black and Muslim communities. During the live stream, Garcia made derogatory comments about George Floyd, claimed to be anti-black, and likened himself to the KKK. This behavior prompted a strong reaction from the WBC. President Mauricio Suleiman stated that the organization rejects any form of discrimination and expressed concern for Garcia's well-being, noting that he had declined multiple offers of help for mental health and substance abuse issues. Garcia has since apologized for his comments and announced plans to enter rehab, attributing his behavior to being under the influence of drugs. This situation has led to a significant backlash from the boxing community, with many questioning his mental health and the broader implications for his career and relationships within the sport. It would seem Ryan has now entered rehab, and Boxing Bytes hopes that Ryan can get back to what he does best. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Next up, let's talk about Jonny Fisher, known as the Romford Bull, who continues to make waves. On Saturday, Fisher delivered a spectacular performance, knocking out Alan Babic in just 36 seconds. Fisher was outstanding, showing power and precision that left the crowd in awe.
Oh, big shot! He's got Fisher unleashes inside the first 30 seconds. Babic goes down. Babic surely can't continue. The referee waves it off. The Copperbox goes wild.
As seen here, Jonny sold an astonishing 3,000 tickets on his own, an achievement that's virtually unheard of in the sport. Eddie Hearn, Fisher's promoter, had high praise for him, highlighting Fisher's ability to draw massive crowds. There's no other boxer in the UK, or potentially the world, producing ticket sales like Jonny Fisher, Hearn said. He's a promoter's dream because he brings the Romford army with him.
You heard the atmosphere tonight, and I said, it's a fresh atmosphere. We've seen amazing atmospheres from fighters that are regularly filling venues. Now you've got a new one in British boxing, and you've got a young, exciting heavyweight that punches really hard and that the fans can get really excited about. So, it's a really exciting journey. When he started out, it was like he sells tickets and he's a bit raw and not sure how far he'll go. Now I'm thinking, no, if he don't win a British and European title, I think he's underperformed, and you could be looking at a world prospect, a world contender. in Jonny Fisher. He's good enough, strong enough, he punches hard enough, he's got a great chin, he's got a smart mind, he works hard. Sky's the limit.
Jonny Fisher and his dad, Big John, have also become social media sensations with their catchphrase Bosh and their love of Chinese takeaways. Their videos have amassed a huge following, making them internet stars in their own right. From sharing their massive Chinese takeaway orders to shouting Bosh at every opportunity, Jonny and Big John have captivated fans with their larger-than-life personalities. In fact, the Copper Box Arena was temporarily named the Copper Bosh Arena on Saturday in honor of Jonny Fisher's popularity.
Hey Johnny, that Alan Babic, he's calling you posh. The man I'll be having fisticuffs with on the 6th of July at the Copper Posh. Oh, a fool of a man. An absolute fool. Oh, Alan. Alan. Posh? We're not fucking posh. We're from Romford. Get that beard down ya. What a fool. Let's go down and try these.
It's clear that the Fisher family knows how to entertain both in and out of the ring. Jonny Fisher's journey is one to watch, with a possible outing in August. One thing is for sure, we'll be keeping you updated on his progress here on Boxing Bytes. Stay tuned for more highlights and in-depth analysis of his upcoming fights. From London to the US, where on Saturday, Shakur Stevenson or Artem Harutyunyan in Newark in a bout that showcased the sweet science of boxing. Stevenson put on an absolute clinic, winning by unanimous decision with scores of 119, 109, 118, 110, and 116, 112. Stevenson's performance was a masterclass in hit and don't get hit. He dominated the fight with his speed, precision, and defensive skills. It was a true display of the art of boxing. Despite the technical brilliance of his performance, some fans were left disappointed. By the 11th round, many began leaving, expressing frustration over the lack of a knockout. Fans even booed Stevenson multiple times throughout the fight, highlighting their discontent. This reaction underscores the high expectations placed on Stevenson, especially considering that Frank Martin previously knocked out Artem Harutyunyan, and potential future fight partner Gervonta Tank Davis knocked out Frank Martin. The bar was set high for Stevenson to deliver a similar explosive finish. In the post-fight press conference, Stevenson addressed the fans' reactions. "I understand that people want knockouts, but my job is to win fights and do it smartly. I'll keep improving and hopefully I'll give them the excitement they want in future bouts," he stated.
We'll see. Like I said, I want to fight the best fighters in boxing. That's how you're going to get to see the best version of me when you put me in the ring with somebody else that want to fight back and compete, and that's when you're going to get the best out of me.
Analysts were quick to praise Stevenson's technical prowess. One commentator noted, "Stevenson is a master of the sport. His ability to control the pace and dictate the terms of the fight is unmatched." Looking ahead, the lightweight division is stacked with talent, including Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia when he returns from his ban, and of course, Gervonta Tank Davis. Stevenson could potentially be top 5 pound for pound in the world. It's shaping up to be an exciting 2025 for boxing fans. However, it's important to manage expectations. Knockouts won't always happen, and appreciating the skill on display is key. So what do you think? Should fans expect knockouts every time, or should we appreciate the technical mastery of fighters like Stevenson? Let us know in the comments below. Let's discuss a major fight announcement this week. Jack Catterall versus Regis Prograis. This highly anticipated super lightweight clash is set for August 24th at the Co-op Live Arena in Manchester, England. Catterall, fresh off his win against Josh Taylor, is looking to cement his place at the top of the super lightweight division. Prograis, known for his power and resilience, aims to make a strong statement with this bout. Catterall and Prograis both bring unique strengths to the ring, making this a fight that promises high drama and intense action. Prograis has expressed confidence in his ability to dominate, while Catterall believes his skill set will outshine Prograis' power. This fight is sure to be a must-watch event. What are your predictions? Let us know in the comments. It's fight week for the highly anticipated fight between Boots Ennis and David Avanesyan happening on Saturday, and it's set to be a thrilling matchup. Boots Ennis, making his first ever fight in his hometown Philadelphia, faces a tougher challenge than initially expected after Cody Crowley pulled out, and David Avanesyan was named as his opponent. This change from the original fight lineup is expected to test Ennis more than ever, making it a must-watch event. Ennis's return to his hometown of Philadelphia has already generated significant excitement, and with a sold-out crowd expected, this fight promises to deliver on all fronts. Ennis himself has said, "Now that Crowley is officially not my opponent, I actually like Avanesyan as a better opponent. He will put up a better fight, which will be what I want." Avanesyan, a former WBA welterweight champion, has proven his toughness against top opponents, making this a potentially tougher bout for Ennis. What are your thoughts on this matchup? Who do you think will come out on top? Share your predictions in the comments. And before we move on, let's talk about Lennox Lewis's recent interview with Seconds Out, where he shared his thoughts on the top 3 heavyweights of all time. According to Lewis, the greatest heavyweights are Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, and himself. He emphasized their tremendous impact on the sport and their legendary careers. Lewis's perspective is intriguing, especially because he didn't include Mike Tyson or any modern heavyweights like Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, or Alexander Usyk. This raises the question, what do today's top fighters and fans think about his list? Do they agree with Lewis, or do they believe that modern fighters deserve a spot among the greatest? It's an interesting debate that highlights the ongoing evolution of boxing. While the legends of the past set the bar high, today's fighters are continuing to push the boundaries of the sport. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Who are your top 3 heavyweights of all time? Now, let's move on to Quickfire news. Joe Joyce vs. Derek Chisora set for July 27th. Joe Joyce and Derek Chisora will headline at the O2 in London on July 27th, 2024. This heavyweight clash promises to be a significant event, with both fighters looking to make a statement in the division. Calvin Ford's firearms charges dismissed. Calvin Ford, Gervonta Davis's trainer, recently dismissed all firearms charges against him. This marks a fresh chapter for Ford and his involvement in the boxing world. David Nyika vs. Tamas Lodi announced for September 14th. Rising star David Nyika will face Tamas Lodi in a highly anticipated cruiserweight clash at Auckland's Viaduct Events Centre. This bout will be Nyika's first time headlining a major boxing pay-per-view card under his new promotional arrangement with Duco Events and DAZN. Chris Eubank Jr. signs with Boxer. Chris Eubank Jr. has signed a new deal with Boxer, with his fights to be shown live on Sky Sports. This is a major coup for Boxer, who clearly see the value in Eubank Jr.'s popularity. And now, let's dive into the rumor mill. There's been some buzz about ticket sales for the upcoming Riyadh season event in America. Despite the card being absolutely stacked, ticket sales seem to be lagging. On the flip side, the Riyadh season event in London is doing exceptionally well, with up to 87,000 tickets sold already. However, there is backlash from fans regarding the high ticket prices, which might explain the slow sales in the US. Maybe American fans are feeling the pinch and opting to watch the event from home instead. What's your take on this? Do you think the high ticket prices are the main issue, or is there something else at play? Share your thoughts in the comments below. There's also a hot rumor circulating about Chris Eubank Jr. and his recent decisions. Eubank Jr. was reportedly offered a very large sum of money to fight Hamza Shiraz on the Riyadh season Wembley event undercard. However, the rumor is that Eubank Jr. turned this money down. This decision raises a lot of questions. Why did he turn it down? Is it because he doesn't think he could beat Shiraz, or is it because he's eyeing an even bigger opportunity? Interestingly, Shiraz is now set to fight Tyler Denny on September 21st, 2024 at the Riyadh season Wembley event. This leaves us wondering if Eubank Jr. is putting all his eggs in one basket, hoping for a mega fight with Canelo Alvarez. If he doesn't secure the Canelo fight, what does this mean for his career? Is it a strategic move, or could it backfire? Let us know what you think in the comments. Well, that's all for this week's episode of Boxing Bites. Stay tuned for more updates and insights from the world of boxing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay informed. If you have any questions or comments, please post them in the comments section. Until next time, keep your guard up and your punches sharp.